Watcher guys, welcome back to the Zeusdaz Unemulated Retro Game Channel. I go by the name of Zeus and we are kicking off a brand new series of my channel entitled Let's Long Play. Now these are games that I can actually complete without cheats, and they go into the game a bit more than what a normal Let's Play would do. Your typical Let's Play would last 10-15 minutes depending on what the game is, just to give you the gist of the game and what to do. Whereas these new Let's Long Plays will probably go, depending on the game again, but I don't plan them to go any longer than half hour. And the first game I'm going to kick off is The Trapdoor, which takes about half hour to complete. And I just thought I'd give this a go as far as making a new episode, a new series, so it won't be as frequent as Shit Game Times or Let's Plays. As I said, it goes into, it's a bit more of an extension of a Let's Play. So what we're going to do is try and complete this game from start to finish. And I loved this cartoon when it came out in the mid-80s. I used to rush home from school as a teenager and record these on my old VHS tape. I absolutely love them. I think they're fantastic. It's a shame they haven't been repeated in modern days, so kids won't really know it, which is a damn shame. It's so funny. It really is so funny. It's 40 episodes altogether. And I just think it's absolutely hilarious. Fantastic claymation. So we are going to redefine the keys. So let's do that now. We're going to do, let's choose my right O, left, down. We'll go for S, go for W, drop. Yes, that one. And tip me in and hold enter. Right, let's kick it off. We need to select learner or Super Burke. We want Super Burke. Otherwise you can't complete the game. You can't get the full ending with Learn About. Right, as you can see, there's Burke, our hero of the game. So he's got to feed him upstairs, who's this great big God knows monster. I'm going to move the vat there, position a few things later on. And you've got to keep him happy. Barks orders at you. I'm waiting for the first one, which is usually he wants a can of worms. And there we go. That's the standard can of worms. So there's 6 tasks altogether. The first 4 tasks are food that he orders from you. That's a can of worms, what I'm going to get shortly. What else does he want? Oh, some eyeball crush. Eyeball juice, quite disgusting. Boiled slimies and fried eggs. Fried eggs being the normal. It's surprising, isn't it? He wants worms, boiled slimies, eyeball jam or squash, whatever. And fried eggs. And fried eggs anyone can eat, you know. That sounds the most normal for us, but the most unusual for him. So yes, he will bark orders at you. Then once you've done all 4, if you get that far, you've got to clear out the castle. You've got to chuck everything apart from Boney down the trapdoor. Clear up the house. Once you've done that, you're on task 6. You send the dumbwaiter up, and then you get send the wages down to you, and you've got to figure out how to crush the wages. And getting them open is not as simple as you think it is. We'll get to that eventually. Let's send Druck down now. I can't stand him in this game. He's a pain in the ass. He nicks your worms, and you need the worms to fend off the ghost. But what we're going to do is we're going to start moving things around and getting things going on this first stage. Shut that down there. Now we'll tip that up. That is what you shoot up the bird's arse to lay the eggs. We'll get to that eventually. Right, put the basket down there. We need that later on. So I'm getting tasks ready for later on, basically. This is the warm-up task, collecting the eggs. This is a very, very, very clever game. Obviously it's not fast, it's not frantic, but it's very clever. Very clever. I used to play it back in the day and could never complete it when I was a kid. I got to the safe. So now we've got to plant the eyeball seeds, and they'll eventually grow into big eyeballs, which you'll see later on. You'll need that for the eyeball crush. And then you have to place them into the vat. And as I said, it's very clever. So there we go. They're starting to grow. So we'll leave them to it. Now we go up. Now we need to go and collect the slimies, which are in the cellar. Good, and that's the weight. You need that for a couple of things. And I'm going to position that now, actually. Save a bit of time. Right, let's put it up a few notches. That'll do. Collect that. Now I find this the most time-consuming part of the day of the game, because you've got to collect these slimies and they appear out of nowhere. You've got to get 4 of them. You have to collect all 4, because if you send any less up to him, he'll pay you. He'll give you the points, but that's not the problem. When the time comes to clear the castle, you've got to get rid of these as well. So you might as well collect them all. So there's 1. Drop them in there. There we go. Yeah, as I said, your game can be sort of... this determines whether your game can continue or not. Because if you use too much time up collecting these things... Oh, come here. See what I mean? They just come here. 2. There we go. There's 2. 2 down, 2 to go. No, drop that. Don't want that. You never know where they're going to appear. So yeah, this bit is a little bit... If you're kind of watching this on a long play, which I will do, you'll be wondering, Christ, oh, there's another one. This is taking ages, but you can't help it. It depends how lucky you are with these things. So I've got 3. There's 1 more somewhere. There he is. You've got to get him, because if you don't, you've got to come back down later and get him. But no, I thought this was interesting to start a new series entitled Let's Long Play. All my Let's Long Plays will have commentaries like this. So you'll have a choice to watch it with or without. But it's only games I can complete without cheats. Otherwise, you know, there'd be thousands of games I could do. And it would be giving you a false sense of what to actually do. There'd be me, yeah, excellent, we got them all, good. There'd be me saying you should do this, you should do that. And at the same time, I've got bloody cheats on. So it's like, talk about being... a bit of a hypocrite in my gaming. So that way, to remove that, simple, just do the games I can complete without cheats. And this is one of them. Right, so we got the slimies. Now we need to put them in the cauldron for later on. So we'll tip that up now. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, lovely. Let's just sling that in there now. So there you go, look at the eyeballs. And I think that's quite clever too. It's kind of creepy, but yeah, there we go. So the eyeballs are now grown. Let's get that out of the way, you're in my way. Anyone interested to know what I'm playing this on, it is my 128K toast rack. Right, there's 1 eyeball. 2. Oh. Come on, there we go. And at the bottom you can see there's an angry meter, an angry-o-meter, whatever you want to call it. It's gone yellow now. That's the thing upstairs. He's slowly getting angrier and angrier. He's getting his temper up. He's still waiting for his can of worms, but this is a good opportunity to get things sort of in place. But I mean, it don't really matter actually, because there you go, there's 3 eyeballs. We'll stick that over there. Back into the room. We'll use that to collect all the rubbish later on, which we'll need to get down the trapdoor. Yeah, you can do this anytime. You can either get a lot of the things positioned now and waste a lot of the time bonus you'll get at the end. I'm not going to get a very good time bonus at all. Right, let's get... I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get this vat in position. Put that down there a bit. I think I might have gone 1 too much, or maybe not. Right, let's stick that. Yeah, I've gone one down too many. Need to come back down, push that up. Right, and now we can push that along. There we go, lovely. Oh, his angry meter is getting very, very angry. So that is in position for later on. Now it's guesswork where you put this. I'll get onto that shortly. When I was younger, I thought there was a certain spot you could always line up the leg of that vat for the machine that comes out later to crush the eyeballs, so it lands in it correctly. But it's not. That thing comes out and lands anywhere. You just don't know. So we're setting it up. Look, I've got a lousy time bonus, but I've got him. Got him some good worms. You get 4 of each. You could do 4 worms. Well, there's 3 eyeballs. You can do 4 worms, 4 eggs, and 4 slimies. You can do 4 worms, and any more is a bonus, I think. But 3's good enough. So that's that. And now he's going to ask me for either eyeball crush or boiled slimies or fried eggs. You can pick up Boney as well, and he'll give you some advice, but I don't really need his advice. Fried eggs, okay. Let's get you some fried eggs. Now, I've also got the slimies ready, so let's just push that ready. The nastiest machine, the nastiest baddie out of the trapdoor for that particular item that I've got to do, cauldron, that task. He's a killer, deadly. As I said, I never completed this back in the day. Got to the safe, but that was it. Kind of heartbroken too when I got there. I just couldn't work out how to open it. And opening it is not as simple as you think. So, okay, right, lovely. Right. Now we've got to I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, it's just the fried eggs then. So this is the next task. Let's get the frying pan. Now, not only have you got to shoot the bird, you've got to catch the eggs, and you've got to boil them, or fry them, whatever, on the stove, and that takes time. And as you can see, Drut is not around at the minute. I'm refusing to let him out. I don't want him, but he'll come out the moment I open that trapdoor to let one of the baddies out. And then you've also got to tackle the ghost, which is a problem, because if he hits you without you carrying a worm, he'll send you anywhere around the castle. And there's the ghost. What did I say? And that's the bird. I want the bird. That's good. And Drut can stay down there, stuff him, because he nicks your worms anyway. I need to position that. I need to get rid of that worm, really. That ghost. We'll get rid of him now. I need that worm. Come here, you. Come here, you. Thank you. Come on then. Get your worm. Boom. Gone. Excellent. Now we need to use this trapdoor as a firing thingy. There we go. Yeah, Drut's a pain in the arse. He really is. He doesn't help you at all in this game. He's a burden. And you have to get rid of him as well at the end, which is good. Right. First egg. See, there's one. I think that's quite comical. You shoot it up the arse to get him to lay an egg. Oh, can I get to it in time? Quick! Yeah, perfect. Second egg coming. Right, come on. Oh, it was a phantom egg. Sometimes he does that. Oh, you bastard. I don't need you doing that. That's wasting time. Yeah, now and then he'll pretend to lay an egg, but he won't. Well, I suppose it's a she, isn't it? Because it's laying eggs. Now it will lay an egg. Got to get in line. That's perfect. Come on, give me that egg. There we go. There's 2. So I really want to get 4. Ooh, can I get to it? Quick. Perfect timing again. Boney, look. I'll pick him up later on. He just sort of tells you, you know, what to do, kind of thing. It gives you tips, but as I said, once you know what to do in the game, you don't really need him. But I'm glad he doesn't require you to shoot Boney down the trapdoor either to get rid of him, to get your wages. Because I like Boney. Ah, spot on. Ah, and the bloody... Ah, I've lost the... No, oh, what am I doing? Get it together, Darren. Oh, I should have... What I should have done is too late now. What I should have done there was... There's no point. I'm never going to get to the egg in time. He's going to lay it. There. Oh, that was a bonus. It actually landed in there. I didn't think you could do that. I thought it would smash on the floor. Well, that was a bonus. Cool. And now he's hovering above the trapdoor. He wants to go down now. He's got no more eggs to lay. So let's get him down there. And the ghost is out again. Oh, no, he ain't. Oh, I shut the door too soon. Come on. That bloody ghost. The eggs take some time, so you can piss off Drut. Sorry about my language. I don't really like to do it on Let's Plays and Long Plays. But yeah, Drut will try and steal your worm. He's a little git. Right, go on. Both of you. Get lost. Excellent. Now we're back in business. Right, there we go. It's cooked. Here, drop it at first because it's too hot. And again. And there we go. Perfect. Again, not the best time bonus. But bear in mind, my other two tasks are in position. There you go. He's going to love that. 4 boiled eggs. So I'll get maximum bonus for that. 4 lots of 5,000. Yeah, this series, I won't be doing games like an hour long and stuff like that. There's only so much time you can keep the entertainment up. You know, you just end up keep repeating things. So I thought, well, Let's Plays are roughly 10-15 minutes, depending on the game. And long plays, yeah, will be games. Oh, there you go. He wants bored slimies. Now, this is the hardest one. This thing's a killer, and that's what we want. Right, he's out. I hate this thing. Hate this thing. Yeah, long play's just sort of like an extended Let's Play, you know. Show you all the game. Go into it a bit more. Right, oh. Now he should have heated that up. I was in line there. There we go, he's heated that up. In you go. Now this is going to be a massive bonus. I've got all 4 boiled slimies in that cauldron, and look at the time. I've used hardly anything. That's a massive bonus. But the next challenge is getting rid of this thing, and it ain't easy. Yeah, that's a huge bonus, that is. Look at that, lovely. Look at that, points piling on, lovely. Massive bonus there. Right, now we've got to get rid of him. We have to get rid of this thing. Oh, go on then, round, lovely. The only thing I wish they put in, even if he was in the background not doing much, was Rog. If you know this cartoon series, Eyeball Crush, Rog was funny. He was one of the nice baddies out of the trapdoor. Perfect. That was absolutely perfect. Right, let's put that up again. So now he wants the boiled slimies. Now this is hit and miss. I always thought there was a perfect position to put the vat, but it isn't. He can land anywhere. That's what we want. Oh, and he's landed perfectly in it. That is absolutely fantastic. But sometimes it'd be a square off. That's not exactly where you put it all the time. I found that out the hard way. So now we'll move that over there because that's got to go down the trapdoor. Let's get this eyeball crush. So there you go. I think I might. Yeah, drop it there for a minute. Sod it. Let's go and get rid of it. Shall I? Yeah. I'm worried about that guy because I want to get him out. I could have put it up in the bloody. Yeah, I could have done it by now actually, but I'm waiting for him. You see, I want to get rid of him as quickly as possible. Right. Now, sort of. You can go down there. Right, where is he? Come on. There we go. Now I've got to get rid of him now. Oh, no. I hesitated. Now I've got to wait for him to come back round again. That's wasting a few points on the time. But that's alright. He's only got to go in one room. There's only one room next door to the left, and then he bounces back again. So as soon as we see him, Drat is eager to go down that trapdoor. I'm quite happy to send him down there. Come on, where are you? There he goes. Now, open the door. There we go. Get rid of you. Get rid of that. Come on. Lovely. Get rid of you. Get out of my way, Drat. shut the door, send the eyeball crush up. That'll be another big bonus. Cool. Yeah, the author is Don Priestley, and I think he done a fantastic job on this. There was a sequel, Through the Trapdoor, which I might do a bit of a let's play, but I'm not really happy with that game. I can see where he was taking it, through the trap. Let's go into the trapdoor, see what's going on, but it's far too hard. The tasks are just unrealistic. I mean, unrealistic, it's just unreasonable is the word I was looking for. It's far too hard, far too punishing. Right. That's all the tasks. Task number 5 now, I've got to clear the castle. And then send it up for my wages. Tidy up and then send the lift up. Yep. Gotcha. Right, so okay, let's collect all this crap. Not needed anymore. Let's move that over there. I don't think I can put them in. No, I'm pretty sure. No, you need the basket. Let's get the basket. I mean, you could do one item at a time, but it saves a lot of time doing it this way. Going back and forth and putting each item down the trapdoor. Come on. There we go. Nice. Number 2. Let's get that in there as well. Excellent. Seeds. Now the trickiest thing to get down the trapdoor is Drut. If he's not in line, you can't get him down there. Right, there's all that. So that room's cleared. Perfect. And that room's cleared. Perfect. And he's in line. Absolutely perfect. We can send the whole... You and bloody... Go on, you can go. Quick. Yes. Oh no, shut the door. That's it. Keep the door open. Perfect. Drut is down there. Excellent. Got a worm. Wait for the ghost. There he is. Come on then, come and get me. Boom. Shut the trapdoor. Fantastic. Absolutely perfect. Collect Boney. Hurry up. I'm going to. You don't have to collect him, but I just like finishing the game with him on the same screen. You know, he's Burke's buddy. You know what I mean? So let's put him there. Part of the family. Let's drop him right there. There we go. Sorry about that, Bernie. Could have put it down a bit gently there, couldn't I? Right, let's send the lift up. Now this is the 6th task coming up. You send your wages down. You've got to figure out how to open them. Here are your wages. It's not that simple though, is it? We've got to get the money out. I was heartbroken as a kid back in the day. I got this far and I couldn't work out how to open the safe. But this is how you do it. So, there we go. So that's not high enough. We'll move that along. You've actually got to crush this twice, but I won't go into it more than that. There we go. There we go. The trapdoor completed. With a massive 20,000 point bonus for game completion. That takes me up to 131,100 points. As a Super Burke, I rate you as clever and overpaid. And what a picture there to be left with. Burke and Boney with the money. So that's the trapdoor on the ZX Spectrum, completed without cheats, long played on the first edition of Let's Long Play, and I hope you enjoyed that. Some people when they first see this game think, oh, it's a bit slow, I can't bother to watch that, I can't bother to play that, but you'll realise it's a very clever game, and hopefully if you've listened to me talk through this game, you'll actually appreciate what the game's like. I did it on a live stream a little while back, and I remember 1 or 2 viewers actually came forward while watching it and said that was actually really enjoyable to watch. It's a very, very clever game. Very clever game indeed. So I'm glad you joined me for that. I hope you watched it to the end, and I hope you enjoyed it. That's the trapdoor on the ZX Spectrum on the first edition of Let's Long Play. As I said, all my Let's Long Plays will have commentaries. Long Plays won't, Let's Long Plays will, and Let's Plays will be a smaller version, you know, giving you the gist of the game. But I just fancied long playing this one, making it the first game of the series. Okay, so thanks very much for joining me. Until next time, I hope you keep tuning into the channel, keep spreading it as much as possible, and please subscribe and hit that notification bell. I very much appreciate it. Okay, until next time, take care of yourselves. Happy gaming. Zeus out.